Hi there, it's Jilly. I wanted to show today how I utilize my time. So hi, if you don't know me, my name is Jilly and I love to draw and paint. And today I have about 5 minutes. I'm drinking a cup of coffee and I thought I'd make a quick little short video for my YouTube and then maybe a longer one. And I wanted to show how I'm kind of repurposing or upcycling my own little painting that I've done. So I did this about a week ago, the other day. And I was using it for something and it just didn't work out. So I changed the lettering and I just did this with a black magic marker. I wrote in the word love and kind of went over some of that lettering and changed her hair around a little bit. And this is a pink acrylic paint. This is really pretty. I don't even know the name of it. Crimson acrylic. This is great paint and it's in the tube and it hangs up. Really wonderful. I would love it if this company would take me on, Daler and Rowney. I don't know, I've never had a company get in touch with me about using their products, but anyway, that's for another day. Today, I'm just painting. So I wanted to show how I can get my daily painting in by just kind of sitting down, and I have my paints around so that I can grab them if I need them. And this is not by any means going to be perfect, okay? But just for the love of painting, and the therapy and the fun and just let your mind go. And it's not going to be a finished product today. It's just fun. So, and who knows? Sometimes you do something and it ends up being a painting that you just fall in love with. And that's the power of art. I follow a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube. On Instagram, you know, you get the quicker messages with it. But sometimes I'll sit and watch longer ones. And I listen to different artists and different people who talk about not knowing what your paintings are going to be. And paintings can be planned. I've done very planned paintings and I'll do them again. See how I'm just kind of lifting the paint off of that glob of paint I put down. And so sometimes, that's one of the messages I get, and I've been getting lately even more of, is sometimes you have no idea when you go to paint something, if that's the type of painting that you do or the way that you want to paint, and it can end up, who knows, somebody can get in touch with someone and say, hey, I really liked that, or like the way you did it. It could be just an inspiration for someone, or to show somebody who's never painted that it doesn't always have to be this hard, thought out process. I did take classes once. I was lucky enough to take a private class. It was actually gifted to me from a watercolorist. And we went out. He actually came and picked me up. I probably would never do that now, but he was a friend of a friend, so it wasn't like it was just some random person, but that's not really my style to go do something like that. But I went just around the corner from my house, and we sat down, and he had his French easel and all of his watercolors, and he showed me how he paints. And I love his paintings. He's probably still out there selling his stuff like crazy. He's probably a world famous artist, and I don't even know it. I think his name was Sean Lynch? No, I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, I shouldn't say names if I don't know. But if it is him and he does watch this, wouldn't that be so random? Hi. I mean, we met once, but he made an impact on me, first of all. And also I watched the way he painted, and he was an expert watercolorist. So he had very fine watercolor paper. It was really nice. It was thick, not fine as in thin, but very, very nice watercolor paper. And he sketched out what we were drawing with, I believe, a pencil. And he blocked all the colors in, and he was very factual about how he painted, and I was really not like that. But it was a class, and maybe my mind wasn't as open to learning that way. I don't think I was really ready for it, to be honest with anybody who's nice enough to listen to me do this. But today, hi. But I thought to myself, that's just really not the way I paint. And sometimes I do that now. If you know, I'm going to be doing something that needs a lot of structure, maybe something a little more architectural and not so free-flowing like this, that color blocking really is a smart way to go, because then, like someone mentioned in one of my comments, that Jilly's work has a lot of white in the background and it would look better, read better, photograph better if I added a background color. And I think they're right. I certainly do not think that they're wrong. But it's almost like, and I was actually watching an Instagram about this too, about someone saying they were breaking like a 20-year-old habit they had of painting. That they painted a certain way and that they were trying something different, and it was so hard for them. It was a man, and I thought the way he was describing it really, lately I've been watching some really inspirational YouTubes by people talking about painting and how it's changed them and what they're doing. And I think I'm getting like a real like education in the thought process of it even more and more. So see how I'm just talking and I'm free flow painting, and it's really fun. It doesn't, like I said, you can just kind of look into it and go back. If this is the way other people paint, write me a comment. I don't usually say write me a comment, but maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's more popular than I think it is. I don't know. I just thought I'd make a little painting video, and this went over 5 minutes. It's 6 minutes and 38 seconds. Love, love, Jilly.